Every YouTuber needs a winter arc, and without it, your channel is bound to struggle. But what is a winter arc? It's a period of intense growth and self-improvement where you level up yourself and your content, and ultimately leveling up your mindset while other YouTubers slow down. And this is where your YouTube success starts. With so many YouTube growth hack videos out there and people trying to tell you what to do, it is easy for people to get lost in the ocean of YouTube. But I know that you're different. Today, I'll show you the 3 pillars that every YouTuber needs to be able to rise above the winter depression and actually get ahead of all other YouTubers. So pillar 1 is comfort kills channels. You are actually more comfortable than you need to be because you are not growing. You are not pushing yourself through the struggle that is required for growth. So as soon as I built up this unconfidence and this actual fear of posting videos, that is when my videos started getting better. Because out of fear, I started trying harder. I started putting in more work and actually putting in more mental energy to my content. I literally thought that I was stuck this past December. But what pushed me past this point was one step out of discomfort. This one step was getting a gym membership. I literally stepped into the gym and started working out consistently. And now this consistency, this energy to stay consistent, I applied to my videos and I started finding success on YouTube. I officially started a winter arc, and that is because I felt so unconfident and I felt so stuck and so uncomfortable in one place, and so that pushed me out of the place that I didn't want to be. Once I made the decision that I truly wanted it, like think about this, you literally want it, right? You want it. You want to be successful on YouTube, but the thing is, you don't want it enough because you're not putting in the effort that is required to succeed. And so I actually started seeking discomfort to be successful. And that is what is required in this game. You have to seek discomfort every single day. And if you're not willing to do so, then the time spent on this video is not worth it. But if you want to seek discomfort, if you want to be successful, that is what you're going to have to do to crush all your competition. Acts 14:17 says, "Yet he has not let himself without testimony. He has shown kindness by giving you rain from heaven and crops in their seasons. He provides you with plenty of food and fills your hearts with joy." And so there is certain times where your crops are actually being watered and you do not have the fruit of your labor. And there's also times where you actually get to harvest the reward from your hard work. I see that with each new video, it does not mean that I'm gonna make $1,000 right now off of each hour that I spend on YouTube, or that I'm even gonna be paid minimum wage, because I'm willing to put in this work right now for time to actually catch up to it. And so what I mean by that is that with YouTube and with video and with creating videos, you're not going to see instant money coming in. You're not going to see instant results. The thing is that the money coming in, it took me a while to learn how to even bring in the money. And it is a struggle to learn the skills and to acquire the skills needed to make that money. And so do not worry that you're not getting paid right now. You will get paid later. So with each season, there's actually challenges that come with it and blessings that come with it. That is exactly like your YouTube journey. So stop being so worried. Everything in your life is there for a reason right now. And you can let that either tear you apart or grow you. And it's meant to grow you. God has allowed it for it to actually grow you. Okay, so now that you know the foundation of everything that is needed, the kind of mindset that is needed to be able to succeed on YouTube, let's break down how you can apply this winter arc to YouTube success. So pillar 2 is create in silence and not for applause. Now that we have this mindset shift, we are actually ready to just sit in silence. So where do these ideas come from? All these video ideas to actually create for our audience. So actually recently, not even that long ago, I discovered what the biggest YouTubers are doing, and it wasn't what I thought. And so guys, listen to this. Nobody is actually supposed to create like Mr. Beast, or like these people are telling you. They say A and B testing, thumbnail testing, you gotta get people to click, you gotta have bright colors, you gotta have all these intriguing things on your thumbnail. And for your title, it has to be very crazy, it has to have crazy, interesting curiosity, you know? We need to capitalize on curiosity. We need to have big flashy colors, it's all a mess. It's ridiculous. All these people are telling you things that you're wondering if you're even able to achieve. But the thing is, the simplest thumbnails is what is winning right now. People are literally setting up their camera or setting up a Loom video and speaking and pulling like thousands of views. And I was wondering about this. I was looking at those people who are blowing up and I was like, what the heck? How are these people doing this? How are these people attracting this kind of audience? And so I started trying to replicate them, and I found out this thing. And the thing is that you need to make the right kind of thumbnails and the right kind of titles that your audience is already expecting to see. Okay, so if you are watching me, which you are right now, and there is other creators like me. Now what these creators can do is they can literally pull different titles or pull different thumbnails and replicate them to their channel. I know this sounds ridiculous, it sounds maybe like a bad thing to do, but all the biggest creators are doing it. And when this was unlocked for me, I literally was so surprised. I was like, it's this easy? And so I tried it and it worked. It literally works. Coming up with ideas does not need to be a completely new thing. You can be inspired by other videos and you don't just need to rip them off completely. Don't make the same script. Don't make the same like title, thumbnail, script combination. That's horrible. But maybe take the title and mess with it a little bit. Change it a little bit. Or use the same title, come up with a completely new thumbnail. Don't even watch the video and make a whole new video based off of that. This has worked for me and this has literally changed the game of YouTube. So to figure out how to do this, you literally need to write out what your ideal customer wants, what your ideal avatar needs, because they carry different needs, they carry different wants and desires and problems in their life. And so if you can meet those desires and those problems, solve those problems for those people are gonna love you. All these creators are doing this, and that is how they are getting views. That is how they're attracting their community. If I knew you loved tea, why would I offer you coffee? It's a completely different kind of drink. And so I'm not going to offer you coffee because I know that you love tea instead. And so do this exact same model with your audience. Serve your audience based off of what they need rather than what you want them to have. So before you even post your first video, observe the kind of people that you want to serve. Observe the kind of content and the kind of problems that you want to be solving, rather than just trying to make another Mr. Beast video. Try to make videos that actually serve the old you. Sorry, just spilled some water in my shirt. Pillar 3 is purpose over popularity. Temporary success on YouTube can be achieved through following trends or chasing what is popular, but it might not just be worth it. And that is because it is what I come back to every single time. Not for something being popular, not for something being trendy, but something that is based off of my purpose, based off of what you are supposed to create, what you are meant to be creating on YouTube, not what just sounds fun in the moment because it sounds like it could get you 1 million views or blow up and you get excited for a very short amount of time and you capitalize on that short amount of dopamine, that quick hit of dopamine to make a short piece content that you think might go viral. So now the niche. It isn't just you. The niche is not just you. I don't care what Danco says. I tried that. It does not work. The niche is not all about you. You are not the niche. Just like I talked about earlier, you are serving a kind of person, a kind of avatar. You have no credibility. You have nothing going for you at first. And you might, the sad truth is, have zero traction for a while. I would like to make it sound easy for you to get started without any direction, but it isn't. It is so difficult, and it's going to be confusing for a while, but I want to simplify it for you. So keep becoming more and more familiar with who you want to serve. You're going to be serving one kind of person in your content, and so figure out who that person is. And the more you can know about the person, the more money you're going to make in the long run. But how can you find that person? How do you know what kind of person to serve? I mean, I could go serve a granny, or I could go serve a 5-year-old. Do I want to serve those kind of people? No. And the reason for this is because I'm always speaking to my past problems. Guys, this is a huge key. I want you to be writing this down. I look directly at my past pain points and what I was actually struggling with, because every single part of yourself that used to be negative and is now positive, you've actually developed a solution to. Think about it. So if you're 20 and you're thinking of giving advice to your 18-year-old self, and you think about all the things that you should have done before you turned 18 and that you wish you knew, why don't you just make that a video? I literally just gave you a video idea. You're literally speaking to your past self. You're always speaking to your past self, because through doing that, you've already solved their problems. And so there's other people like how you used to be, and you can serve those people. You can provide solutions to your past self and carve out your path to success. Now go get it.